Hello, hello. So, Lydia and I are going live all about morning routines today. So, I will just wait until she pops on here. What's up, guys? Just waiting for Lydia to pop on. There we go. Okay. What's up, guys? All right. What's up, Lydia?
Hello. I figured it out. I wasn't sure. I've never done one of these before.
I know the first time I did it, I'm like, I'm honestly not sure how we're gonna do this, but we're gonna figure it out. But
We figured it
it's
out.
not too hard. Yeah, for sure. So, guys, today we're gonna be talking all about morning routines. I know it's something I implemented into my life back in like April, May-ish. So it's something like relatively new to me. It's not something I've been like doing for years. What's up? So yeah, we're just going to talk about that. So what is a morning routine? What is not a morning routine? So basically, what I want to start out with is, okay, what is a morning routine? So it's something that, allows you to begin your day with some kind of peace, confidence, and a positive attitude. And what it's not going to be is some kind of crazy competition for who can get the most done before the sun rises in the morning, because I would lose that 100%. But I kind of want to go into what Lydia and I's morning routine looks like, and maybe you guys can, take some pointers from that, or pick it apart and kind of pick which things are going to be helpful for you, and kind of make your own morning routine. So, Lydia, what do you do for your morning routine? Tell us what that looks like.
Okay. So I've had morning routine for the last several months, and I found like it kind of changes over time, like depending on my schedule, depending if I'm in prep or not in prep. But over the past, like I would say full month, I've had this very set routine, and I love it because I feel like I go into the day like knowing what my day looks like. So for me, I set my alarm the night before. And a big thing is I do not snooze the alarm because if I do
That's
that
me.
once, it's just going to keep happening. So
Yeah.
I do not snooze my alarm. I wake up, I'll drink some water and take my morning vitamins, and then I will make my coffee. And while my coffee is brewing, I will make my bed. And I feel like just having the apartment clean and just feeling organized just puts me in a good mindset.
For
I
sure.
want to feel calm and ready to go for the day. So I'll normally like sit down with my coffee and read. I'll do like a devotional, or I'll read like an educational book for like 20 to 30 minutes while I'm having my coffee. And then if it's beautiful outside, I've been going on long walks recently, just like maybe 20, 30 minutes. But I feel like it just sets me up for such a good day. It gets me feeling energized. I feel so much more awake if I just go for a walk before sitting down at my desk for several hours. So I've just been going for a walk outside and listening to a podcast, either on business or nutrition. And then I will come back to the house and then really get my day going. But those walks have just been like my favorite part of the morning. I just feel like so ready to go when I get back, and I got my steps in. I drink some water while I'm walking. So that's been like a big part of my day recently.
Yeah, and I feel like morning movement is so important because it's so easy to just, you know, sit down at your desk first thing and
Mhm.
just get going to work. And at least me, I like get sucked into what I'm doing. So I
Yeah,
like will not leave this spot until I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so hungry. Like, why have I not eaten today? And then I like go get lunch. So it's so easy to just get sucked into starting your day. But I feel like starting it out with some movement really gets it like going, and it's a good start.
I agree for sure.
Yeah. So after you do your walk and everything, and so you do like your reading and your devotionals and things before your walk, and
Yeah,
then
just because it's been like dark out.
yeah, you
I've
must
been
be
getting
up
up
real
pretty
early then.
early. Yeah, I like to get up around 5, but it depends like what time I go to bed the night before.
Yeah, for sure. No, I'm such a night owl, and just knowing me, I like to I like to usually fall asleep. Okay, I'll usually get in bed by like 11, but I like to fall asleep by midnight. So
Oh
I'm
goodness.
literally up so late, and I'm just like not a morning person at all. So I usually get up at like 7:30. When mine looks like I'll get up, try to chug a big glass of water before I have my coffee, because I feel like just going straight to the dome with some coffee is not good for the stomach.
Probably not.
And yeah, I already have stomach issues, so we do not need to inflame that anymore.
No.
So like, and then this morning I put it on my story, but I just walk to get my coffee because it's like right across the street. So if you guys can get some movement in and go like walk to the grocery store or walk to, whatever little task needs to be done during the day, it's so easy to just take a few extra minutes to walk instead of drive, and like actually getting some movement in. What's Kevin say? I set my alarm for 15 times. No, I do the same thing though. I know that I honestly was never a snoozer, but my husband like snoozes his alarm like probably 17 times also.
Yeah.
So like that's kind of become a habit of mine too, but I will like plan for it. So I'll set one alarm at 7, and then I'll set another alarm at 7:30, because I know like, okay, I'll like give myself that half sleep or like a half an hour, and then I'll like really get up. But okay, so anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I walk to Starbucks, so I go get my coffee every morning because I don't know, I spend way too much money at Starbucks, and I've tried to make coffee at home, and I do sometimes, but I just feel like, I don't know, going to get my Starbucks every morning is like, yep, that's my start of the day. Like that's when I'm like,
And it's just fun. It like gives you something to look forward to.
Exactly.
Like if I get out of bed, I get my coffee.
Exactly. And I'm like, well, maybe I'll like do something where I'll pay for my coffee today. So that's how I justify it. But then I like come home, I do my journaling. So every day I do some journaling, just in my little notebook that I always have on me. So I will journal 3 things that I'm grateful for, 3 affirmations, so like compliments to myself, make myself feel good on the start of the day, and then 3 visions that I have. So like future goals that might not be something that's attainable like right here and now, but something that I want to envision for my future and really make happen. And it's really funny. I was actually looking through my journal this morning, of what I started doing like back in April and May when I started this routine. And 2 out of the 3 visions I had for like my future have already like happened. And I'm like, oh my gosh, that's so crazy. So it's really cool to see, to look back and see, what you're like, yes, I want this to happen someday in the future. But then when you actually see it like come to fruition, it's like really a really cool thing. So I like to add that into my morning routine, journaling, and then I kind of sit at my desk and get the day going from there. But yeah, so we kind of have like similar things in our routine for sure, like getting your coffee going,
Right.
getting your journaling devotional in or reading, having some morning movement. So I feel like those 3 things, well, coffee you can give or take, but I feel like that's important for me. But I feel like those things are like really good staples in anybody's morning routine. So benefits of a morning routine. So what have you noticed in your life since you've started, having something you do every single day? Just
For me, I would say my biggest things would be, I feel like it's taken a lot of stress away. Just like going into my day feeling like more organized and having like given myself those few minutes to like wake up and think what I want the day to look like, or just giving myself a few minutes of like time alone and time to just think and like be outside. I don't know. I've noticed it's like really helped my mood recently. So that's always a plus.
Yeah, no, those are definitely things that are like huge benefits of just having a morning routine. So when I was doing my research on, what are the actual like scientific benefits of having a morning routine, definitely going to be the physical and emotional health side of things. So I feel like it just takes the stress off of you for the day, because if you wake up too late and then you're just like, go, 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 I've got to get this done, I've got to start going, then I feel like that's just so much stress on you and you're just not peaceful starting your day. So that can definitely play into your physical health because stress can be just as damaging as like secondhand smoke. So making sure that you're starting your day peaceful with, some kind of framework for your day going into it. Being in a rush can lead to feeling overwhelmed, frustrated, and ultimately hopeless. So again, getting that, peaceful start to your day is really important. It can also benefit you in relationships because when we are feeling, confident, productive, and resilient going into our day, that can like transfer right over into our relationships, making us, closer, more connected, and having just a positive relationship. When you have that positivity within yourself, I feel like that just translates to all your relationships too, and not just like romantic relationships, but with friends or with I don't know, just strangers around on the street, that you just have a better relationship because you're just oozing more confidence and positivity. Definitely, I think one of the biggest ones though is it helps with productivity. So it really kind of sets your tone for the day and makes you just feel a lot more organized and makes it so that you control your schedule and what you're setting yourself up for the day, and making it so your schedule isn't really controlling you so much. And having that extra framework for your day and extra productivity leads to just an increased level of the quality of work that you're going to do throughout the day for sure. And a couple other things that I found is confidence when it comes to just like true self-efficacy. So the belief that you can achieve your goals and complete tasks. Like, again, just having that, sitting down with yourself in some kind of, I don't want to call it like meditation, but kind of, meditation can come in many forms, whether that's like prayer or journaling or whatever, but having that kind of silence for yourself in the beginning of the day really sets a good tone of getting your stuff together and figuring out what you need to do for the day. And again, peace. So intentional mindfulness with your journaling, with your prayer, with your devotionals, with your reading, things like that is going to be really important. So yeah, I think those are the biggest benefits that I've seen for sure, is like productivity and just having that sense of calmness and assurance of what I'm going to get done that day. And I feel like it's definitely made me more productive.
Oh, for sure. For sure. I feel like before I had one, I would just like wake up, give myself this tiny bit of time to get ready and just rush out the door. And then I just felt like my whole days felt like rushed and even a little bit chaotic. So I don't know. I feel like it's made a big difference for me. Even just like setting aside like an extra 45 minutes or something to just give yourself time before you rush out for the whole day.
Right. And that's the next thing I wanted to talk about is like, okay, be realistic with yourself. You don't have to wake up 2-3 hours early to like get all this stuff done, because again, a morning routine isn't a competition to see who can get the most stuff done. So it's just, setting yourself up for the day in a productive way. So be realistic with yourself. For me, I need, about 45 minutes, like 30 minutes, depending on like how much movement I'm going to be doing. Or, if it's raining outside, I usually just skip the walk and make breakfast and listen to a podcast while I'm making breakfast or something. But yeah, be realistic. It doesn't mean you have to wake up at 4 a.m. Just do something that's gonna work for you. So I have things to remember. Give yourself the time. Don't rush. Just relax. Give yourself that time. Even if you already wake up early, what's another 20 minutes to set up your day more productively? Next thing is move your body. So instead of grabbing, your phone and checking Instagram, checking emails first thing in the morning, you have 24 more hours. Well, maybe not 24, maybe like 18 more hours to do that throughout the day. So, grabbing your phone first thing maybe is not the best idea. Just get moving, drink a glass of water, get your day rolling before, you just sit down and mindlessly scroll through Instagram until you have to leave. Because how much time do we like spend on social media that we could actually spend doing something way more productive?
Right.
I know me, a lot. For sure. And I'm like, oh, I'm doing this for like my job, and like I try to justify it. I'm like, honestly, Alex, you do not need to send this on social media. But I feel like just as important as, oh, did I miss a comment? Okay, wake up, water, intentional with my journal, then do at least one big thing first. After the rest of the day looks amazing for me. After that, yes. That's pretty much exactly, what we were saying. Yeah. We all have like a very similar routine. I feel like the most successful people, like if you Google or if you research whatever, just like successful people, I feel like those types of people have a morning routine and have some kind of routine that they go to because their lives are so busy, go, 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 that they have to have, that few minutes in the morning where they, just sit down, take stock of everything that's going on for the day. So I feel like it's really important. But as I can't talk. As I was saying, I think just as important as movement is that sense of stillness too.
Mm-hmm.
So like Kevin said, like he's journaling, and I know you read and do some devotional stuff, and I journal too. So I think that kind of stillness, whether that's meditation, doing some yoga, doing just some intentional breathing, spending time in prayer, I feel like is really important too, just as important as the movement, just so you can like still your mind before your day is go, go, go. Another important thing I feel like is to fuel properly. So I kind of hate saying, food is fuel kind of thing, because to me, food's so much more than that. It's like a sense of enjoyment, like something to gather around with friends and family. But at the same time, in the morning, like you want something that's going to leave you pretty full until lunch, or just like be able to start your day on a good note, whatever that is. So for me, it's usually some kind of like breakfast sandwich, or I don't know, eggs and toast or something like that. What's your go-to breakfast?
Right now, I've been eating on lifting days. I'll have a really big bowl of cream of rice and then a banana.
No, that's perfect. I have never had cream of rice, but I've seen that brand. What is it? Rise? What is it?
It's like Rice and Grinds. It's called Pride Foods. I think is that like the brand name.
Pride Foods. That's what I was looking for. Yeah.
Yes, that's why I'm hooked on it right now.
I've seen so many people post about it. I feel like it's got to be good.
Oh, it's so good. Yes, I definitely recommend giving it a try. They have so many flavor options too. It's delicious.
Do you get it online?
So they have an actual like Instagram account, and you can go through there. But I'm a little bit cheap, and I just realized that you could get on Amazon with free shipping, and it's on Prime. So they have like all the flavors except for the newest flavor, but it's free shipping, and it gets there very quickly. So I've just been getting off of Amazon.
Oh, shoot. Yeah, I need to try that. I've honestly never had, what is it called again?
Cream of rice. This one is
Cream
like
of
a
rice.
mix of cream of rice and cream of wheat, I think. But you can get like just cream of rice or just cream of wheat. But they have like a brownie flavor. I got the brownie and then like brown sugar. And then they have like blueberry. So many.
That would be so good. I would for sure go with like a blueberry one. I think that sounds really good. Because I love like oatmeal and like warming up some blueberries in it and like stirring it up. Ooh, so good.
Yes. And it's super filling, so I'm like set to go for hours.
Yeah, that's a perfect pre-workout like food, I feel like. Especially if you put some like, I don't know, I always like to put peanut butter or some kind of like almond butter in my oil and stuff. I feel like that'd be really good in it too.
Yeah, it is. I've been doing that also.
Yeah. Then you've got your fats, your carbs, and then what else did you say you had?
Well, it's a banana with it.
A banana. So
and then I'll try and do some protein, but I'm normally like so stuffed I have to wait a little bit.
For sure. You can always get your protein after your workout anyways, but yeah. Oh, that sounds good. So anyways, fuel yourself properly, guys. Have a decent breakfast. Even if it's just like a protein shake on the go, at least have something. I feel like it's just a good idea. I could not live without breakfast, so you crazy people that don't eat breakfast, what's wrong with you?
Pretty much.
And then last thing I have is just to review your day in some way. So whether that's while you're journaling or if you are actually going to make a power list, which I totally recommend. Power list being writing out like your top 3 to 5 action items that you need to get done for that day, that are going to move you closer to your goals. And when you have your action items written down, actually plugging them into your calendar so you know that you have time blocked out to get those things done. So I feel like just setting yourself up for the day. And that's especially important, I feel like, if you are someone that works from home, like me and you. Like, I feel like that is really important, because once I switched from my hospital job as a nurse to doing, coaching full time, I was like, oh, cool. Like, I have like all the time in the world to get stuff done. And like, then no, like nothing would get done. And I feel like it's just really important to sit down and plan out your day. And I was like, okay, I need to like make my day more like an actual work day. So because this is my work, I need to make it like a work day. So that definitely took some adjustment. So guys, especially if you work from home, make yourself have a work day of some kind and plan out your day so that you don't get, just sucked into work, because I could literally sit here and find things to work on for hours and not get done till like 8 or 9 or 10 p.m.
For
and I've
sure.
definitely done that before.
Yeah.
So not getting too wrapped up in that. Make sure you're having time for yourself. I know I've made a couple of posts on this recently of put you first. Like, it's time. I feel like us as women especially are always putting people, above or before ourselves, which is super admirable. It's like such a good thing, like such a good trait, but sometimes we need to have time for ourselves and put ourselves first. Totally.
My screen keeps going black, so I have to like keep touching it.
Oh, really? That's weird. But that's a whole nother tangent I could get on. But basically, to wrap up, morning routines are very important. They are not a competition to see who can get the most done. It's just something to set up your day with peace, confidence, and a positive attitude. Some common things. What's up, Matt? Some common things that I've seen from different people's routine are starting your day off drinking some water. Stay hydrated, people. Get in some movement. Get in some kind of meditation, whether that's journaling, prayer, devotionals, reading, something like that. So you want the activity, you want the stillness, and then fuel up your body. Get in a good breakfast and hit the day. So that's my biggest things. That's all I've got to say. Any last words on morning routine, Lydia?
I don't think so. I think we covered about everything. I'm excited to hear if people end up letting us know if they change things around and started a routine or
For sure. Yeah, guys, DM us, let us know, tag us in your morning movement or your, fueling up for your breakfast. We want to see it. We want to, see if what we've talked about has made a difference in your morning routine or in your productivity. So let us know.
Yes.
Hit us up. Awesome. All right, guys. Well, have a fabulous rest of your day. Go get some lunch if you haven't eaten already. I haven't, so that's what I'm about to do. And peace out. Bye.
Bye, guys.